tours. It's your boy Domination. This is back in the base. Chuck the Deuce. How we do Texas, baby. And get again. The only place, all the 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 place, all place gonna get it. All the place gonna get it. All the place gonna get it. All the place gonna get it. It's right back, all the place gonna get it. It's right back in the base. Chuck the Deuce. Is how we do Texas, baby. The man of Dallas back. You know it is. No, it is. No, it is. Real man rise up. Fake man rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Practice by preach and preach on. And today's topic I'm going to talk about is Harvey, man. I just saw your video and you was talking about what do you want, and you was talking about what do women want from a man. I'm gonna do your video to my response to my video called Baby Seeds, man. I felt you, brother, because I can relate to this because this stuff has happened to me in high school till now. I seen it happen, same thing to my nieces and them. Let me tell you something. Our community, they allow this stuff to go on, man, and we allow it as us men because there are women out there, and they piss me off when they do this. They wait till they get in their 30s. Now all of a sudden they want a good man. I'm going to say it's too late. Because they should have got a good man in the age of 25, the age of 22. They too busy party, have a good time. But you wasn't lying. Women do giving these men angry sex. I ain't gonna lie. That does true. Because I got two sisters who done stuff like this years ago. And even I got nieces who done this. They never got pregnant though. But one got played by a goddamn white dude. And as a chocolate sexual fantasy, and my niece and my other niece, she want to run around in the streets acting like she all grown in a grown tone, and then my other niece want to run around be in the streets acting like she all as a walking like a teenage runaway hot child in the city and a prostitute, but she want to mess with every single dude that she get. Let me tell you something, Harvey, man. I agree with you, man. Women do not want a good guy. They look at those type or guys or wimps, they punks, they this, they that. You know what they say. Men who ain't got no backbone to speak his mind. That's why women want bad boys. They want jerks. It's not that surprised, but you have to go back and read in Genesis, man, and that's where it all got started since the Adam and Eve story. Because if it wasn't for that snake come in, women would not do the things they do if they wouldn't sleep with guys with guys who acting like sneak in snakes. That's what I call them. Poison grace snakes. That's what I call them. Me, I want a woman who ain't got no kids, because dating women who got kids, man, I don't know. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man, because when that body start wrinkle up and not wrinkle out, they ain't got it like they used to. You get what I'm saying? And I know some women gonna get mad at me, but it is the truth. At least sisters, white girls got going on. They keep their body working. But there's some sisters out there that keep their body working in shape. But you got more white girls keep their body shape because they gonna do everything to catch a glimpse on a man. Then she'll losing out. Now you got other race of women do this as well. You got white girls do this too, and black women. But I hate it. I hate it when they do this. I hate it when they do this all the time. Don't get me wrong. People make mistakes. But you can't blame bad boys and drunks because them guys gonna do what they do. So I already know how they do it, and I already know how jerks do it. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. It does happens to me one time years ago. You always feel like you just not good enough. I feel like this. Us as men, we need to stop digging into these women when we can't digging ourselves out. Any men know exactly what I'm talking about, especially brothers. Once you're going to pull in, you better pull your shit out, because I'm telling you right now, why you think there's a song called, J. Kelly had a song called I Bustin' Nut in These Bitches, These Women, because there's a lot of men running around busting nut in these women, and frankly, it's not just black men, but any other man the But I'm telling you, they're out there, and women let those men just just skirting up their legs and just bust a whole shot on into them. I get tired of seeing this stuff. There's a real reason why a lot of these problems are going on in the black community right now. And it's sad. It is sad. I don't think it's not fair for any person who don't have no kid expect the person got to take care of somebody else's leftover and what's left at the table. I feel like if what's left at the table, you better get everything what's all full in the table when you serve someone. You get what I mean? It's like I want to say this so bad, but it angers me. It angers me so much because it happens all the time. And I wish that guys need to change this, and so is women, because we play at both part. But women can't get mad when they get a certain age. They talk about they want a good guy, but in their 20s and when they 18, they act like too damn good to talk to a nice guy. And I know what I'm talking about. And it happens not only to women do the good men do the good woman like that. Men get reaching for a certain age, he want a good woman. It's too late to get a good woman now. He should have got to her when she was 18 or 23 or 24. I'm 27. I ain't got no kids. But there are people out there that think that every black man got no kids, and we all know that's a bunch of BS. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Ever since Obama had been saying that black men need to step up, but he won't call out from the other women got to take a responsibility choices too, because how I know is that they've been so conditioned. That's why I put up this documentary called Black Men, A Black Man's Image. Harvey, if you saw this documentary, please go look at is a preview of it. But I'm gonna download it so I can put it up there, and if I can't download it, I put it in my favorite page, because I want to show this, because this is a problem right here. But I'm gonna say to this: I try to be a good person, man. After a while, you're gonna get tired of it. You're gonna get tired of trying to be nice to people. I'm still being nice, but I ain't gonna be so much goddamn nice to folks. There's a real reason why good men have to be suffered every day in this country, just like good women got to deal with being nice to everyone. I never forget, there was a woman asked me that me and my brother, are we mama's boys? And we heard up and said no, because we ain't no mama boys. I hate it when women ask you that, because there are women out there being daddy's little girl. They're gonna say, "Are you being a baby daddy's girl?" They're gonna say no, because they're full-fledged, an unledged grown woman. That's fun, but it needs to change in our community, because I'm tired of seeing this stuff every single day in our community. Every single day. But yeah, you got white guys get the best everything that what goes into what's they get the best everything what they everything they got to have, because they ain't got to deal with it. The only thing white guys got to deal with, he's not the most talk about in high school, in his college, in his school days years, in his college graduate years. Yeah, you got white guys out there having this problems getting ladies as well. But us as black men, we had it the worst. I'm telling you, we had it the worst when it comes to our sisters. And I know some black women gonna get mad at me, but it is the truth. There's a real reason why a lot of black women run around got some kids by themselves. No wonder, and no man around. But there are sisters out there that do got a man around. That's why black men and black women need to learn their goddamn fucking mistakes. And that goes to any other people of color, because it ain't just, because I don't want to make it assume that it's just black people, because I hate to be this claim that, and I don't mean no harm, but we got to talk about this, because it is a big issue, and women try to act like this not a huge big thing. But if you could question them about this stuff, they're gonna sit there and they're gonna lie coming out of their ass and say, oh, there ain't none. But it's something out there. Women scared of those dudes. They don't stand up to them. But a real true woman will stand up to those type of guys. As long as they give the best kind of sex in the world, the best out there in the menu for them, or you can get just a free extra broken frozen turkey up in there, but you can't get the full memo of the goddamn meal. I even saw my uncle took care of kids that don't belong to his, and I'm not gonna end up like that. He don't have no kids. My uncle did not have no kids whatsoever. He don't have no kids whatsoever. He don't have no kids. And he went all the way to his grave, for nothing. Trying to be a good man, put food on the table, put a roof on their head, make sure to get all the bills to be paid for. But women don't want guys like that. You want to know why? Because he got some plans and going and plantation by himself, but the guys ain't doing nothing. They get best reward in the world. I'm glad I'm single, and I might be single forever because it need to, because every single day that's probably the reason why brothers date outside of their community. Me personally, it is too dangerous to date outside the community as enough as it is, because you got to look at other diversities. Can they accept you like your own people will accept you? And they honest with you, no. You're gonna be said you're gonna be a race betrayer. You don't love about your own people and all this stuff, this and that. And that's what don't get me. When soon any person have found love in a place, they'll call that person sellout. I wouldn't care if any sister that dated other race of men, but some brothers got mad when sisters dated of another race. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know why it's like that. Be honest with you. I'm going to say this, man. Black men and black women got too many problems already, and they need to fix it, regardless they date other races or not. I'm going to say this. We can't get mad at sisters find something. They need love, too, just like black men need love. But I just wish that we need to learn by our mistakes. And I'm going to say this. I control my damn seeds. It's how you plant the seeds of the garden. You only plant one seed at gardening in one garden. You can't plant too many goddamn seeds in too many gardens because you're gonna run out of water. Every water the drip you're gonna be dripping on, and each spill that you spill, how you gonna expect the garden to grow your seed and grow what's been a part of you, part of your name, part of your legacy. Women are just like gardens. They expect every seed that's going to land drop on them, but they only land drop of one seed, or maybe a two or three, or not a lot of more. And plant it got to be to plant the same seed, to plant to stick with the same garden. What I'm saying is, women need to stick with one man, and men should stick with woman instead of having multiple different partners. That's why all this stuff is going on. I really don't like talking about this because I've been talking about this so many times in my shows. I've been talking about this ever since my high school years was dropped out. When that incident happened to me years ago, somebody, two million faces walked right towards me. I don't want to get into that much, and that bothered me. Even though you got to be forgiven, let that go, man, because that's what people do. People do this, man, and they wonder why they can't find good people out there in the world. I can't stand people who are evil out there, who are racist, black self-hatred, and the people who are a lot more got hatred that grow in the deadly sins out of their veins, and the blood into sins and into their veins. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to get married. I want to have kids, but the way things is right now, I don't think so. It's just not looking good at the moment. But I am so sick and tired of us as black men. We getting blamed for every goddamn thing. But let's be honest, brothers. We are the main reason why this stuff is going on. But sisters are the ones that bring the ledge and allow it to go on for too long. And once black men change first, then sisters, because sisters got to change as well, because any people, because leaving babies left to right and knowing you can't afford to take care of them, what's the point you bringing the babies out there in the world? I can't stand a man or a woman can't take care of what's a part of them, what's left, trace in it. They act like they don't even care about their damn kids, and they wonder why the government is taking care of their kids. The child support is the new marriage. The new marriage proposal, not just only women, but men too. And there's a real reason why men and women cheating right now. For all the true couples out there who don't believe in cheating, and cheating is not an option, and they want to be together forever, power to y'all. Because who don't believe in, cheating and believe in divorce, y'all just separate or just stay together or see other people. It just really angered the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every week you hear stories about this. Because if women say they want a good man, women need to start being more honest with themselves. I'm going to say this before a long time ago. Women got to ask themselves, do I want to be happy or I just want to be miserable? Men got to keep asking themselves when they say they looking for a good quality of women, a quality of beautiful things, find a beautiful woman. Men got to ask themselves this: do I want to feel? 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 I want to feel my happiness. Do I want to feel a happiness? Feel emptiness. That's what it is. But you get frustrated after a while, man. But Harvey, I know how you feel sometimes. You're gonna find that special woman out there, and I try to find something right now. But it angers the hell out of me. And there's a real reason why our people don't even fool with each other. We don't at times. We don't even like kids at most of the times. We keep making excuses. We keep making the same mistake. But when they're around other people, they don't say nothing. They don't say nothing. And y'all brothers and sisters, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. But when y'all get around your own kind, your color kind people, y'all get this attitude looking at each other and doing this, doing wrong. I never understand it. That's why I don't want to deal with it. If I can't have no kids, it just wasn't meant for me to have children. It made me angry, but after a while, it made me sad sometimes. But that women will give their precious body to the wrong man, but they will never give their precious body to the right man. Because I'm gonna say to this, the women, they scared of those bad boys and jerks. But at the same time, I will. But as soon as the bad boys change their life, they don't even want them. Because it happens. It happens to my stepbrother of mine. He changed his life when he got out of prison and trying to do right. Now he back to the damn life that he is. But last time I checked, I think he was getting a marriage proposed by someone of them. But that was then, But that was at that moment ago. But whatever the day may be, he got married. But I will say to this, man. I'm gonna say it like this. There's a real reason why all this stuff is going on. Even my sister did the same thing. When that man stopped being bad, she don't even want the guy no more. But when he started being bad all the time, she want that guy. But the guys that sit around don't do anything, all he gonna do is eating around the house, watching TV all day and sleep all day. I mean, I see this stuff all the time. But guys, I'm gonna say this to fellas, guys, the ones who pay all the financial. You got to be the one that got to pay all the bills and let another man live up in there. I'm going to tell you something. I don't got no kids, and I'm glad I don't. I want to have kids, but yet kids cost money to take care of them. And I know some women might get mad at me, but it is the truth. Because without that, would have a financial things and financial quality things, how you going to expect to take care of a damn family? Every woman knows this. But at the end, you can't get mad at a society, men and women. Things are happening. But people need to learn by their mistakes. They really do, because the most dangerous things that ever came out of a woman is her womb. It's her woundness out of the stomach. And that's why women become bitter and angry as hell. They know who the anger they need to take their anger and frustration out on too. They know. I see this incident happen to my sisters. My other sisters, even my cousin. I even seen this happen. I'm shaking my head. You got dudes do the same thing, and they guilty as hell, because I can't be just criticize the female, not get at the dudes, because we are both at fault. You got brothers out there that have good women on their side, but they push them further away from that, and they dog the good one. But the bad one, disrespectful, nasty one, the fast women, disrespectful, nasty women, they won't do nothing about those women right there. They won't say nothing. But the good woman, the one has been pushing further away from out for herself and her love, what her granted, what's her worth, and the of interest of a man's heart. But you know what? We allowed it to go on, man. I am scared to get some goddamn kids. I ain't lying to you, and I never had children. I wish I have. If I do get children, it got to be in a way I'm gonna stick with one woman. I'm not gonna take him taking care of another man's seed. He brought that baby in the world. He needs to start taking care of it, start taking responsibility, and quit messing up for every goddamn body for other fellas out there to get the chance to get a woman. Just like women out there need to quit messing up for the other women, because all they doing is going to mess up women's chance with chances they trying to get with a man. But it does need to change. It does need to make it a better, greater solution, and make it greater as a problem. So it do need to change, man, because every day you hear about this. Every day. And I know brothers and sisters hear stories about this in high school, in college. I know they heard the story. That's why women need to start being more honest about themselves, what goes on, what pass on to their lives. That's why men need to start being honest themselves, what goes through with their lives, what's looking the past and present, what's going on in their lives. Because every day you hear this stuff, what's going on. Because I believe every man, every woman deserve to be happy, but the true happiness, you got the true love of happiness to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how you gonna expect somebody else to love you? Because that's what the true love is. So you got to kill with the self hate and try to with the self love. And we need a lot of healing and a lot of make it to healing, a lot of healing to do. And there's nothing left, nothing less and less, and great and left. You know I'm getting at. But much love to everyone else, and a lot of healing to need to be made and need to be sure to make it healing. All right. It's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic Chuck of the Deuce. Is how we do Texas, baby. Until next time. All right. Peace, and I'm out. Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic Chuck of the Deuce. How we do Texas, baby. And get again. The only place gonna get it. All place gonna get it. It's right back. Only place gonna get it. It's right back at the Basic Chuck of the Deuce. Is how we do Texas, baby. The man of Dallas back. You know it is. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Right to where I preach and preach on. And today's topic I'm going to talk about is Harvey, man. I just saw your video and you was talking about what do you want, and you was talking about what do women want from a man. But you wasn't lying. Women do giving these men angry sex. I ain't gonna lie, that does true. Cause I got two sisters who done stuff like this years ago, and even I got nieces who done this. They never got pregnant though, but one got played by a goddamn white dude, and as a chocolate sexual fantasy, and my niece and my other niece, she want to run around in the streets acting like she all grown in a grown tone. And then my other niece want to run around be in the streets acting like she all as a walking like a teenage runaway hot child in the city and a prostitute. But she want to mess with every single dude that she get. Poison, grace, and snakes. That's what I call them. Me, I want a woman who ain't got no kids, because dating women who got kids, man, I don't know. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man, because when that body start wrinkle up and not wrinkle out, They ain't got it like they used to. You get what I'm saying? And I know some women gonna get mad at me, but it is the truth. At least women, at least sisters, white girls got going on. They keep their body working. But there's some sisters out there that keep their body working in shape. But you got more white girls keep their body shape because they gonna do everything to catch a glimpse on a man. Then she'll losing out. Now let me tell you something, Harvey, man. I agree with you, man. Women do not want a good guy. They look at those type or guys or wimps. They punks. They this, they that. You know what they say. Men who ain't got no backbone to speak his mind. That's why women want bad boys. They want jerks. It's not that surprised, but you have to go back and read in Genesis, man, and that's where it all got started since the Adam and Eve story. Because if it wasn't for that snake come in, women would not do the things they do if they wouldn't sleep with guys with guys who acting like sneak and peek or sneak in snakes. That's what I call them, poison. I'm gonna do your video to my response to my video called "Baby Seeds." Man, I felt you, brother, because I could relate to this because this stuff has happened to me in high school till now. I seen it happen. Same thing to my nieces and them. Let me tell you something. Our community, they allow this stuff to go on, man, and we allowed it as us men because there are women out there, and they piss me off when they do this. They wait till they get in their 30s. Now all of a sudden they want a good man. I'm going to say it's too late because they should have got a good man in the age of 25, the age of 22. They too busy party, have a good time.